Welcome back to, or welcome if you're new to my channel. This video is a little bit weird because there are times where I don't feel like actually vlogging while I'm working, so I just recorded a bunch of clips and I thought I should talk you through it. So I just wanted to come on here to narrate how I set up my September Patreon tiers and how I managed to organize my time to get the benefits out at specific times. It's not always, it's kind of like a mess actually. I don't think I really organize it. It's kind of just doing things last minute and regretting it. But anyways, okay, let's begin. So first of all, I usually write down a calendar spread of when everything is going to be released on Patreon, so that I'm able to kind of figure out when I need to order things or when I need to finish artwork by or record or whatever I'm doing. First thing that I always have to prepare first, even before the next month arrives, is I have to order my stickers and my postcards 2 weeks before the first of every month, and I'm not really good at that because every time I do it, it still comes late. So I feel like I should start doing it earlier so I get my rewards on time so I can photograph it. But anyways, yesterday was August 31st. I got in my little stickers and I'm so in love with them. They're little bunnies in backpacks, and my theme was Bunny Goes Back to School because a lot of people go back to school around late August, early September, so I thought that was a cute idea. StickerApp did a better job at, I guess, faster production and shipping time, but my postcards actually came a bit later. So what I had to do yesterday in order to get my preview out today, I had to print out using my own inkjet printer, which I guess is a good backup handy machine to have in case stuff like this happens. But I just literally printed it out at home. I trimmed it with a ruler, made sure it looked almost exactly the same as what I would get in the mail for my Patreon postcards. I didn't do a good job because that's why I ended up with 5 misprints that I have no idea what to do with anymore, but I got it as close as I could manage to do, which is also why I hate printing at home, because I hate dealing with printers. And then once I had my fake postcard and my sticker, I pretty much scavenged my room, every inch of my room, to find that perfect lighting and that perfect spot to take a picture, because I'm totally running out of ideas of where to take my pictures. You've probably all seen the basic pink plaid bedding sheet background that I always have, or my little wooden table, or my plants, something green. That's the only thing I have to take backdrops for now. But yeah, I was just doing that. And then as I finish that, I have to quickly edit the pictures, because I feel like the more I stare at a picture, the harder it is for me to be satisfied with the outcome. So I usually edit it pretty fast. I just tweak the brightness, tweak the saturation, go in and tweak little bits of the pictures that I want to make wider or brighter, some parts darker, some parts more saturated, etc. By the way, I use Snapseed to edit my pictures if you're curious. And then after that, I just have to get it ready to post on Patreon, which is a really smooth process because on Patreon you can also schedule your posts, which is what I usually do because I sometimes cannot wake up at 9 a.m. or 10 a.m. in the morning to post something. So I always love scheduled posts. Those are for the ultimate lazy people that don't want to forget things, and it obviously saves my life all the time. But my first post of the month is usually a nice picture of the postcard and the bunny sticker. Under it, I have a title, and then under that, I'll just write a little introduction of what I was thinking when I made this theme, or any updates that I want to bring to my patrons' attention. And for this update, I actually did have a few updates. I was implementing a podcast for all tiers because I just kind of like how other people had an end of the month summary, and I thought a podcast would be a good way to talk about things I've learned, things I'm doing, things I'm looking forward to for the following month. And I also integrated a international originals tier so that people can have tracked international shipping when I mail out their originals, because I'm really scared of those getting lost because they're original mail. I set that all up the night before of September 1st, and I set it to post September 1st, 9 a.m. And for the digital download that I usually make for Patreon, it was a little bit different because instead of just like a cute fun download that you can use anytime, I decided to make a calendar. And with calendars, obviously I want you to have the calendar on the first day of the month so you can use it throughout the entire month. So I basically, yesterday, I stayed up till like 2, 3 a.m. trying to push out that calendar. I really liked how it turned out, and I think a lot of people like it as well, so that was a good thing. I also made like a little calendar of what's going on in the month of September. That's not just like for patron benefits, but also just like when my friend's cat is visiting, so you guys can expect to see the cat in my videos, or like when I'm posting YouTube videos, stuff like that. Okay, so that's basically like the past 2 days was like a rush of I have to finish everything within these 2 days, and like the end of the month is always like a crazy rush to get everything out for Patreon and to have everything prepared and set. Hello. Oh my god, I have such a morning voice. It's the next day and we're gonna be posting our Patreon post. So what I usually do is I draft up a little section with what I want to post so I don't have to think about it. And this is just like a little, I don't know if it's a hack, but like you never want to go into your camera roll and just like take your time clicking off photos and then going here to type and blah, blah, blah. Because if you do that, the longer you take posting a picture, apparently it pushes you lower and lower on people's feeds. That's what I heard. I don't know if it's still the same. But anyways, it's 9:59, so I'm gonna prepare to post it. So I'll be posting this picture, portrait mode, and this picture. Next. I also already edited the pictures yesterday, so I don't have to rush to do it this morning. Looks good. I'm gonna post it to Facebook. Share. There you go. It's uploaded. And now what I usually do, just in case people don't see it on their feeds, I like to post it on my story. Post that, and yeah, now we wait. And then September 1st, I got my postcard, and I got it around like 2 p.m. today. I get my prints from CatPrint if you're curious, and I was really sad because when I got my prints, I realized that they cropped the front image wrong. So like I have 120 prints cropped wrong. I had to quickly email them and make sure to see if I can get this remedied anyhow. Like, they don't look bad, but the cubby on the bottom is cut off at a weird section. So, I don't know. But I'm really happy about this time's postcard because the back has little text on it that just says, "Thank you, love apple cheeks." I'm gonna have to see if I can hear back from them to get a redo of these. I don't know what I'm gonna do with these extras. And yeah, that was basically the past 2 days. Also, this is something that randomly happened, but Shutterfly accidentally sent me 2 sets of the July postcards, so I was gonna just throw it into Patreon's orders when I pack those for like the people that never received these, because I have like 100, so I'm probably gonna post a story about that right now. Okay, let's try this again. It's Friday today. I contacted CatPrint on Tuesday asking if they can reprint all my postcards for me, and they did a UPS 3-day select shipping. So it got here really, really fast. I'm scared. What if it's bad again? Okay. Is it good? Oh wait. Ooh, okay, it's perfect. Okay, that's great. Okay, ooh. I'm always trying to find like better ways to make my prints and stickers. So let's talk a little bit about like the different prints I've gone through for Patreon, because there has been an evolution. The prints I started off with were from Shutterfly, and they're just like these photo paper prints. And although I liked them, I didn't think they were like the quality that I wanted for Patreon prints. Hi! Okay, so the following month was August, which I ended up going for CatPrint because I've used their services before and I love their prints. But I actually printed them on 11 by 17 sheets and cut and trimmed all of them by myself, which, oh, hello, which meant the back didn't really have anything, so it wasn't as cute. And cutting these took a long ass time, so I made the decision to just get it at 4 by 6 size prints already pre-cut for me, and the back has like uncoated print as well. So the front is like a glossy coated print and the back is like a matte uncoated print. I mean, this is, I feel like if someone got this one, they would be ultimately happier than if they got one of these prints. So I don't know. I think I might stick to this from now on. I'm not sure yet. Maybe I'll try different companies just to like see which one I like the best. But the quality of these are so much better and I'm so much happier with these. So I usually start packing my Patreon letters like halfway through the month, but I kind of wanted to show you guys how I did it because I already have everything in the mail set. I actually got some of these no issue. How do people with cats do this? So recently I got some no issue tissue paper. I will probably talk more about it in my next video because it's not the main focus of this video. I'm gonna just rip some of this up into some 9x9 squares and get packing. So yeah, now that I have everything shipped in and like in my hands, my postcards, my stickers, my envelopes, whatnots, I start writing names on all the postcards on the back. In previous months, I have been doing like little notes, but I've come to realize that my hand is really dying from writing all those notes. So now I'm printing the notes and just writing the name, which I think is like a nice in-between of like personalizing everyone's cards and also saving my hands from carpal tunnel. And after that, I decided this month that I wanted to be a little bit more special, especially because it's my 4th month of Patreon and it's been a wild ride. So I started wrapping all of my postcards and prints with a little sheet of tissue paper that I got from No Issue. I ripped the giant piece that they gave me into 6, and yeah, I just wrapped them individually. I didn't realize that I was using the same thank you sticker on the envelope and the tissue paper, so I might change that. Then I pack it into its little envelope, put on its little stamp, and what you don't see, because I don't want to flash everyone's address, is I'm gonna start using sticker paper or just like label paper to print out everyone's addresses and stick them on to be a little bit more efficient. And also I feel like it's easier for a USPS to read my address versus like handwriting, and like I don't know if they can read it and whatnot. It's probably clearer for them. That's essentially all I do for Patreon. I'm usually packaging really late at night or when I'm trying to procrastinate from doing other work. This is pretty much how I've been running my Patreon for the past 4 months. Things change and shift. I add things, I delete things, I get better postcards, whatnot, but the general layout of how I work has been the same for the past few months. So yeah, where's Do You? Thank you to everyone that watches and supports my videos and supports my Patreon. Alright, this is for my patrons that wanted to see Do You in this video. You're gonna see more of her in my next vlog, but I didn't think that it was really fitting to put her in a Patreon video. I hope you have a nice Sunday or whatever day you're watching this on. Say bye, Do You. Bye. Ow. Bye.